I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space, just my luck. Push me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, come on.
Okay, woo, okay, man. I was in Flow Live a bit, and I was in there long enough to get the tea. Okay, okay. Yeah, I had to finish working out, and it was too much going on, and I didn't want to stop my workout because I had to pause and look at stuff, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute, I can't work out and listen at the same time, so I have to do replay more. Okay, so let's talk about it. Now, before we even get started, welcome to the Crystal Palace. Of course, this is Dr. A. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate you. Hi, am I tequila? Greetings, welcome to the Crystal Palace. Now, when you come into the Crystal Palace, make sure you drop your shoes off at the door. Make sure that you know you enter into our room. We call it the Crystal Palace, and then you can go into the parlor room. The parlor room is basically typed in the chat what Tequila just did. And hey, how you doing anyway? And so for those that will be watching the outhouse, and that will be the replay. Greetings to you too. And for those that are in the AKA bushes, which we call the boom boom room. Okay, so definitely greetings. Okay, so let's get started without further ado. But before, wait a minute, I can't get started. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta put this thing out here because we gotta really talk some stuff. So I gotta really put this out here. And listen, let me tell you something about Jazzy life. Let me tell you something. You the one that brought these baby mamas forward, okay? Only thing I kind of looked at Medusa. Only thing I had like was cross-eyeing her is when she put that message with Chris from 2012. Now, if it was a recent picture, I'd be like, girl. But this here, what she just posted, we're gonna talk about that. Now that's good, Medusa. Thank you so much. Now you talking. Now you talking the language, Medusa. Now you kind of getting into some stuff. Thank you so much. I appreciate you doing that, girl. Now, but you know that 2012. This right here, yes. Okay, so before we get into it, now my Jazzy life, stop. Now I know, and I have reason to believe, allegedly, that you are striking down people's channels. And see, you don't want nobody striking your channels down, or any of your people that follow you channels down, because you all have put some egregious stuff out, and you do have people, and you do have mods that also, if anybody's watching, could also be struck down as well. Now, we're not going to do that. We're not going to play these games. Striking down the good sisters. I mean, people do videos on us all the time. People going to do videos on people. I'm not striking down people's channel. You just got to really do something. You know what I mean? My just life, you did a lot of stuff that really shouldn't even be on YouTube. So so let me just put that out there. So just leave people's channels alone. I'm going to ask you to leave people's channels alone, okay? But anyway, let's continue. So, of course, we got the FAIR Act. We got 107, 1976, of course, the Copyright Act, and fair use purposes, scholarship, criticism, comment, news reporting. I'm reading it backwards, of course. Teaching and research purposes for fair use purpose. Is permitted by the copyright statute, might otherwise be infringing. And I'll throw in some words in there too, but y'all see the sign: a nonprofit, educational, personal use, tips, balance, and fair use in favor of fair use. Okay, now, how you doing, T? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. You're gonna be our catcher. You'll be watching. We call it replay. How you doing, T Town? We call it replay, of course, the outhouse. Okay, so yeah, you'll be catching the outhouse. All right, no problem. Have a peaceful night. Okay, so of course, and everything we say up in here is all alleged. Now, I was looking at I looked at it a tad bit, and I was like, dang, Medusa. See, now I don't call you Medusa. I'm gonna call you Gotti. So Gotti, just looking at this video that you did here, I'm feeling it. I think this is like one of the best videos that you have done. You did your hair in advance, and you came on here and you start talking your junk. See, this is the Medusa I would like to see from now on, Medusa. Can I be honest with you? I like this Medusa better. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like this Medusa better. You're not putting out now. If you put out some old pictures, I don't mind that, but I don't want to see no old messages unless it's some messages that's pertinent to the situation. If it's some stuff like showing him being a stalker, or showing him looking weird, or showing him basically the information that you said about him and you're backing it up, I kind of already believe you. I'm not gonna lie. I do believe you. Okay, I'm still gonna say allegedly, but I do believe the stuff that you were saying because I see it, and I know you're not lying about that. Only issue is just like I said, you did look thirsty when you was posting that 2012 picture. I mean 2012. I wasn't mad at the pictures that you post. That's fine. But when you posted that message, I don't know, something in there just told me thirsty. I'm just gonna be honest with you. However, I do like this energy that you're presenting now. um and totally, and let me say this, I also, and I think I mentioned this before, I totally get the fact that you don't want to talk about your second child's father. I never said, I don't think I said, I'll have to look back and clarify, but that's cool. I don't care if you had three baby daddies. It doesn't matter to me. That's none of my business, number one. And that's cool. And so yeah, so if you're healing from him, that would make total sense that you wouldn't bring that up, right? Especially if it's fresh. So I understand why you wouldn't talk about that. Now, um Chris, now if you put information out there, and I think that at some point, and I could understand your point of not necessarily putting a lot of information out about Chris, because you all have a daughter together, and you don't want no backlash on your daughter, and that makes total sense. So I can understand that to a degree, right? So yeah, I get it, but girl, I just don't, I guess I'm not really, don't get twisted. I like a good old woman prepping herself up. I mean, at least you prepping yourself up compared to some of these other mommies on here, right? So that's cool, but I just don't necessarily want to watch that because I mean, you know, girl, I just don't want to watch it. Girl, I'm here for the mess. I'm just gonna be honest with you, okay, Medusa? I mean, Gotti. But what I did like in this video is that you came on here strong, and I like that. I like the fact that you came on here, you weren't making them little silly little faces that you be making. I'm just being honest with you, girl. But I did like the fact that you came on here and you was clowning, right? And I was like, wow, good, Medusa. That's what I'm talking about. Good. Because my Jazzy Life did started with you. And I will admit that. My Jazzy Life shouldn't have never brought you in, but she started with all the baby moms. She started with every baby mom. She started with Chris' baby mom. I mean, with Phil's baby mama, and she started with you all. So yeah. So if y'all got beef with Jazz, or I don't want to say beef, but if they're, you know what I mean, you have a right to speak your truth. You have a right to say what you want to say. But I wouldn't have been posting no old. I wouldn't have been posting no old text unless it was pertinent to him being allegedly abusive toward you, or showing how he is. You get what I'm saying? They didn't really show us how he was. Girl, I want the mess. Now, Medusa, God, you already said yourself. I want to know what's on that laptop, and I want the mess. That's really, to be honest with you, right? Girl, that's what we doing these channels for, girl. That's why you trying to get your money for your children. You got 4.01 subscribers, right? And so you trying to get your money. I'm trying to get my money. We all trying to get our money, and we should get our money off of Jasmine, okay? So I agree with you on that. I think you said that one point. So let's review. I would like to review your channel. Let's talk about what you're talking about, and then I'm gonna show some information and show Flo put out here on these YouTube streets of my Jazzy Life. I'm just saying that I don't know, my Jazzy Life, you do got some explaining to do. It's just kind of curious. I mean, even it's just kind of going all around Flo to put it out here now. And I ain't gonna lie now, my Jazzy Life, girl, girl. Girl. I don't know. And again, people, it's possible people can have twins in the world, but it's just this is twinning. This is twinning more so. I don't know if Chris don't per se look like dude, but I don't know about Jazzy Life. Maybe Chris need to probably do some type of a blood test or something. Maybe he needs to confirm some things just so he'll know. I'm just not trying to be funny about Jazz, like, but maybe Chris, if you listen to anybody's channel, especially go and watch your other baby, your baby mama's channel, because we can prove, I mean, without a shadow of a doubt, this little girl is a split image of, Medusa's child. One thing about Medusa, Medusa can't deny that this is not her, that this is not Chris's child. We know that her daughter is definitely Chris's daughter, my dad's life, okay? And two, her Medusa's other two children look like the other father, and look like her too. So we're not even gonna address that Medusa. So we can get that out the way. You ain't even gotta explain that to people. You ain't gotta say nothing about how your daughter, I mean how your last two children by your child's father. You don't even have to explain all that because it's evident. Them children look like him. It look like you. It look like him. That's definitely the point. So we're not even going to tackle that. So you don't even have to explain that. You know what I mean? That's one of them situations where you don't have to explain. But I get where you were coming from on that. You were just basically trying to let people know, like, this is what it is. And I'm like, okay, cool. I understand it because I do use the examples when I talk too. So I feel you on that. So I'm not mad at you. But you really didn't even have to explain that because it's obvious, right? It's obvious that's Chris' daughter. It's obvious, even, and I agree with you on that. Even the twins look like Chris. The twins look like they mama and they look like they daddy. Chris can't deny those three children. Now, Legendary is a bit interesting, and I didn't notice that sometimes if a person is there long enough, you can really begin to start seeing characteristics in certain things, and you may presume that this particular child looks like this particular person if they're around each other for a long period of time, even non-blood members. I mean, just being honest with you, think about somebody that you cool with and y'all work together and y'all be together all the time, and after a while y'all might start looking like, even when you are, especially if y'all swapping DNA, if you kicking it with somebody and y'all swapping DNA, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all married or whatever. Even married couples begin to start looking alike. I'm just being honest, right? So this is possible. This is all possible. But I don't know, Medusa. I'm kind of, and I don't know what you say, Flo, because Flo, I don't know, girl. That picture look just like, mm-mm. Allegedly, I don't know, Flo. That girl, you my Jazzy life. Chris need to get him a blood test. I'm just gonna tell you the bottom line, not trying to be funny, but Chris, I don't like you like that, but you definitely need a blood test. And I don't even understand why you would be there for this particular child, and you don't even know if that was really yours, but you was legitimately, and you had just met Jazz, and all of a sudden she pregnant. But legitimately, you've been with Medusa. Y'all was together. You were with LaKenya, and y'all was together. So there was probably no doubt in your mind, but I feel like Chris has some doubt in his mind, which I think. But anyway, let's continue. All right, Medusa, let's hear what you gotta say. I don't know for sure if we're gonna watch a whole video. We definitely gonna watch parts of it, like we did the last time. And then I'm gonna look at the picture, and then we're gonna do a comparison. Okay. All right, from Flow Channel, and hopefully Flow don't mind me sharing this here. hmm I would appreciate. Thank you so much, Flo. And Medusa, thank you for this channel. And this is the kind of conversation that you really definitely be having. If you're gonna get paid off of Jasmine, then you do it right. You do it the right way. I wouldn't come over here and be doing no nail and makeup and all that other stuff you're doing. Maybe on occasion, or maybe you can do that while you talking. You might as well talk about her because she has drugged you in the mud and she deserves it. So let's go. Okay, well, first of all, let me cut this up because I can't hear. And I don't really care about you being a white girl. That don't really bother me. I just, like I said, I just want you to get to the juice. That was my issue with you. I don't want to hear about all that other stuff. I want to hear about this. This is the type of stuff you need to tell me. How old is Paris, y'all? I don't, what's she about 11, 12 or something like 10, 9, 10, 11, 12 around Caitlin. Yeah, probably around like Caitlin. How does Caitlin? Caitlin's 10 or 11. Okay, so she's around their age group. Okay. All right, so you've been knowing Chris for quite some time. Okay, got it. And see, I don't even remember the story. And I know once you found whatever on their laptop, you didn't feel comfortable and you felt like he was weird, whatever the case was, and you sent them packing. You made some excuse like, "Hey, you need to get it together, whatever," and you sent them packing right back to Texas, right? So, how you doing, Ocean? Welcome to the Crystal Box. I have a couple questions. Um, so my thing is, how long were you with Chris before y'all had a baby? And this is an interesting point, and I'm asking this for a reason. Okay, this is in compare. Well, basically, I'm gonna tell you what I'm asking. This is in comparison to how long my Jazzy life waited, in comparison to how long you waited. You know what I mean? Because it says something about my Jazzy life. Not trying to do a comparison, but we're gonna do a comparison because you know it's some things that with my Jazzy life, it's just the point of the whole need of trying to get pregnant so quick. See, yeah, it was a trap baby, right? But also it may have been a reason for a trap baby. You see where I'm going? Okay, let's go. All right. I took a bit of a flow thrive and posted Jasmine. It's disgusting. Right. She is. Okay. Don't nobody want to be with Flo. And it's not just that. I like Flo. I generally like Flo. I like she cracks me up. I like her channel. I think she's funny. I like her energy. So it's not just me not wanting beef with Flo, but I like Flo. I generally like Flo. You know what I mean? And then the girl helped me get my numbers too. So you know she's like a favorite in my book, right? So right, I get it. Mhm. 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 Okay. Right. That's what I was kind of tripping off of, girl, because you got to understand, well, you don't know this personally, but let me tell you something, girl, with Gotti. Um, Furthermore, let me holler at you real quick. You know what happened to me was I was working out and I said, oh, I wasn't going to go live. I said I was not going to listen to anybody's video today. And of course, I said, well, let me go ahead and work out. I had to wash like two last dishes that was in the sink because I was upstairs watching this movie on Hulu. And I said, well, it's just when my notifications, I got a notification, and I was like, wow, let me go to Flo, see what Flo was talking about. And I chimed in, and right then she started talking about Jasmine. I stood up like the duration of Jasmine. I didn't hear nothing else, just on the terms of my Jasmine life, and then I left out, right? Um, because I had to finish my exercise. But girl, I said I wasn't gonna go live, but I got to chime and I said, well now. So I understand what you're talking about on that. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. That's the same thing I feel. Right. You woke up and tapped in. Right. I'm just like, well, what the? I ain't gonna lie. My jazzy life. Look, girl, I don't know what y'all want me to say. What y'all want me to say? Y'all want me to lie to y'all and be like, nah, I don't believe. Yo. I mean, listen, it's information that's put out here. And again, I'm not even really hard on my jazzy life for real. I'm not. I'm like one of the ones that's probably really. I'm not saying I'm the nicest one to her, on the terms in this sector, but I am not the worst. And I shouldn't even say the worst. I should say I don't be letting into her like that. I just make note of observations. I comment on what I see, and then of course, the crystals in here, they let loose on her, and I just read the comments, and that's kind of pretty much how we roll. Every now and then when Flo comes over here and graces up with her appearance, and when the Herbs come over here, or whoever, whatever content creator comes over here as well, and shoot, I give them the platform to speak how they feel. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what happens. But good Lord, I'm just saying, I don't even know what to say about this. Yeah, I am flabbergasted. And listen, I'm an energy reader. Y'all understand? I work with the tarot cards and I work with the spirits and I deal with all that stuff. But I tell you what, I don't even want to say my comment. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna make this point blank in the period, and I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna tell you that the little boy do look like old boy. Now I don't, maybe he related to Chris or something. Or they share some ancestors or something. The other Chris, maybe both Chris's are related, right? That's always possible. Maybe they share the same ancestor. They skip some lines, or uh, lines got intertwined and crossed, and mm, but mm, mm, mm. Mm-mm. I'm just say that. But girl, we already knew she was paying. Girl, listen, she paying for a man's truck. Girl, we already knew she was paying for a ninja's truck. We already knew that. We peeked in on that. Remember, we already knew that because somebody asked in the chat, and I was like, yeah, I believe that. But come on, Medusa. I'm sorry. You here. You the guest here. You go ahead and continue. I'm sorry. I'm just talking, girl. But it's just a lot going on, Medusa. I mean, God, you could understand it. Jazz is a predator because of the way that pedo, sorry, pedo, because of the way she showed them. We talk, yeah, we have had that conversation about her doing it, and then she keeps doing it over and over and over again. It's one thing if you made a mistake, but why would you not erase that? Why would you not take that out of the video? It's not no, let me blur it. No, just take it plumb out the video. Like it's not no blur because people can have software and blur it and unblur it, right? So it would make sense to just delete it altogether. How about delete that air part out of the video? And that's what makes me cross-eye her. That's why I'm like, I don't understand her. And it's just, that's not normal, right? That's not normal. Certain things, even in families, like if I don't allow my son to walk around like that. If it's me and my husband here, or whatever, we make sure we cut. Number one, we cut the cameras off for God's sake. We don't want to see him like that. Number two, uh, we tell him to get a robe. I mean, he's 7, so we have to make sure he washed up or whatever. You got to kind of look in on him to make sure he's good. But when sisters are here or company or somebody's over, you be got darn right that bathroom door is gonna get closed. I mean, he's still a kid. He's still a little kid. We still process of teaching him certain things about boyhood and stuff and coming into his own. But still, for crying out loud, I'm not filming it. My jazzy life, God. Need feeding the other babies. Dang, yeah, and then don't feed them. How you doing, Rose? How you doing, son? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. booze. Others, some not, some not at all. Right. Hmm. Yeah. I mean, girl, when Gotti, I tend to agree with you. It definitely, girl, it's definitely some resemblance, a lot more resemblance to him than it is to Christopher. But you ain't heard that from me. I ain't want to gossip. Oh, child support. Right. Right. Uh huh. I get it. Oh shoot. You know what? My bad. I ain't even showing the video, y'all. My bad. I thought I was sharing the video. Give me a second here, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Shoot. My bad, Medusa. I supposed to had no, she not in here. My bad. I was supposed to be sharing your dang on video. Hold on, girl. I'm tripping. Why y'all ain't say nothing? Y'all, why y'all ain't say ain't see nothing? Y'all thought I was doing the same thing I usually do. No, I wasn't doing that tonight. Okay, there we go. My bad, Medusa. There you go. There you go. You can showcase your hair now. Okay, continue on. How you doing, Grape Jelly? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. There she is, Ocean. She's right here. She's showcasing her hair. Oh, you thought I was talking to her? No. It did kind of come off like I was talking to her because I was talking to her. No, I'm not talking to her per se. I'm talking to a video. That's pretty funny. I took a peep at this live. Okay. Yeah, I looked at it for all of a couple of minutes. Really seconds, but
I think his picture did say Chris A on it, like, and then Chris B. Because that, oh my gosh, what a hot aligned mess! Like,
let me tell you something, Gotti. Am I upset with you that you are finding funny with this? No, I'm not. I'm not. You know why I'm not mad at you on this? See, the issue with this is it's really not no issue. You're not the issue on this. You have a right to defend yourself. Like you said, you have a right to express yourself. You have a right to defend yourself. Um, Dr. A, that was like an interaction. I know, I'm good at what I do, girl. I'm good at what I do, Oshun. This crowd better be one live, live two live. I think Sawtooth's pretty good. How you doing, daughter? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. And you was in the boom 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 listening while you working on the story. Okay, no problem. So, yeah, yeah, Medusa. I'm feeling you on this now because you should definitely, because my Jazzy Life is the one that brought you to the streets. If my Jazzy Life hadn't said anything, you wouldn't even been here. So that's her fault. Now, as I stated before, you have every right to get paid off of her, but you getting paid off of her. We ain't making no mistake about it. I'm getting paid off of her. Okay. So we gotta just live in our truths. Okay. We getting paid off my Jazzy Life. And we should get paid off my Jazzy Life. Okay. My Jazzy Life is using she used people too. So we're gonna use my Jazzy Life and get paid. And I think everybody should. It's the American way.
it makes sense. That was funny. That was a good one, Flo.
How you doing, Passion? Welcome to the glad I caught you live. I'm glad you caught me live too. Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Yep, this is definitely a soap opera, One Life to Live. It's better than One Life to Live. It surely is. That's what I'm talking about. Now I'm telling you what would add to this soap opera more if Chris A come forward, if Chris B come forward and they start arguing with each other, then Chrissy chimes in and then comments again on it and just runs down the whole situation. Then if Kenya, oh my God, this would be epic. This would be epic. We would have so much fun, y'all. then Kenya comes forward and Kenya goes, yeah, Chris, first of all, I want you to tell, and Jasmine, why don't you, and she says whatever happened where she stopped letting her children go over there, and she blasts that out. That would be beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So how you doing, Ski Lee? Exactly. Dr. A. Jasmine put her front and center. Exactly. That's her fault though. I'm loving it. I just watched your sister wives video. Thank you so much for watching it. I had to throw some Jasmine in their passion because people don't really be like, they're not just gonna watch it without me talking about Jasmine. So, I give people what they want. Just wait till TMR and Sofa get the news. Yeah, man. And see, um, the news about this girl about Gotti. Yeah, man. I know, right? Now, one of the things is I'm gonna watch now. What I am gonna tell you, I'm watching this movie right now. I'm watching this series, and so I'm gonna do a reaction on that once it finishes. But it's not done. That's the reason why I said I wasn't gonna come live today. As I said, I kind of want to chill out because I'm like upset. My MacBook, they keep trying to deliver it, and for whatever reason, they're not knocking on the door. They leaving messages, but they're not knocking on the door. Just ignorant stuff like that. So I'm just like really upset about that. And y'all about me, I get really upset when somebody just don't do common sense things when it comes to me. It just really outrages me. But anyway, wait, what's the news, girl? Okay, so we're gonna pause, Medusa. You stand by, girl. We still gonna listen to you, okay? Because I think what you saying now, the stuff that you talking right now, Medusa, I really appreciate. Thank you so much, girl, for coming through the way that you're coming through. I sincerely appreciate this. This is not thirsty at all. What you doing right now, girl? That's what I'm talking about. That's you hear me? This is what I'm talking about. Flo, you helped her to you did I don't know what you did, but the good thing that you did is you helped to bring this out of this girl. This is what we want this girl to do. We want her to do this, okay? And she not wrong. She shouldn't feel guilty about clowning my Jazzy life. She has every right to. Come on, Medusa. I mean, Gotti, girl. Okay, now we might be cool, girl. I might come to your live. I might come to your live and give you some shout outs. I might give you some likes. But yeah, let me make sure I like your little video, girl. Boom, I liked your video. There we go. All right. And I'm gonna give you some of this watch time, girl. Give you some more watch time because you deserve it. Okay? Don't get it twisted. All right, now we're gonna go. I'm gonna now Flo, girl. Don't you be mad at me. You know I love you, girl. Now you. Anyway, we're gonna go to Flo's real quick. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick for those that don't know, because Flo actually did post a little some. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Let's go to this. All right. It's so much stuff going on. Yeah, I keep trying to tell y'all this is a reveal year. And next year is gonna go deeper than this year. Next year gonna be really rough for people that are not that are not trying to do right by their families. It's gonna get even worse for next year for the people that are not trying to do right by their families, okay? Baby, she offered to send stick above some baby clothes. Oh Lord. That's messy as heck, but hey, can I be honest with you? He do need some big clothes though. I mean, what the truth be told. Yes, I posted it too. Okay. Now, y'all make sure y'all go and subscribe. I'm not sure if Planet got a new channel, what have you, but Planet Mimi, one of our mods in here. Let's make sure we support her because it's alleged that my Jazzy Life sent some people over to her channel to shut it down. She said she don't know, but it's going around the media here on the YouTube streets that my Jazzy Life sent some people over there to shut down her channel. So I'm not sure. I want Gotti to be messy. She doing it now. She doing what I wanted her to do all along. That's all I was trying to tell her. We don't want to see 2012 mess. We want to see the popping stuff now. The stuff she talking about now. Now it all coincides. I don't care if she now Now, for the record, guy, I don't care if you do go and look at my Jazzy Life stuff. You should go do it. See, you doing it now because you should actually react on the stuff that she put out, and then we can all react on her. That's what I want you to really do, guy. Can I be honest with you, girl? That's what I want you to do. Okay, you understand me? Now you can do your makeup while you doing that, but don't just do no makeup video, girl. And you can share little stories about how the children doing and that kind of stuff, and then at that point, if you're trying to raise, if you're trying to, you trying to do certain things, do it, but just talk about this child while you're doing it. And then you can share some experiences here and there, but that's cool. Well, I don't mind that, but you gotta talk about my jazz life, girl, because that's why you here, girl. That's why we watching you. I don't know what her new channel is. Yes, Planet has a new channel. Oh, Sean, can you post her channel? Because I don't know what her new channel is. I seen it on I seen it somewhere, but I can't. It wouldn't allow me to subscribe to it. No, no makeup. That this is perfect. Exactly, girl. But she can do wear makeup. She can put her makeup on while she talking junk. I'm okay with that. That's what I'm saying, Passion. This is what she's on the money now. What Gotti's doing now. I'm not gonna post right now to her thing, but I'm sure she's gonna know that I said what I said. So yeah, now she's popping. Now she doing what she's supposed to do. Now I ain't gonna front. Now, okay, I ain't gonna show that. Okay, let me get to the point where I need to show. Okay, so now this is where I'm gonna show. Okay, Gotti, girl, hold on 1 second, okay? We're gonna come back to you. You just hold on. I paused you for just a second. So the reason why I paused you because I'm getting ready to show the evidence, show what Flo put out. Okay, now of course y'all already know this is all alleged, but at the end of the day, even with the legitimity of it all, it still looks a little bit snake. It looks a little bit different now. I don't know. Anyway, so Flo basically says, Jason, I have solid proof that you laid with a man named Chris B. Knock it off. Okay, so this is Flo's proof. This is the evidence that she's bringing forward. Okay, did y'all see it? Did you see it, Passion? Why did she strike her channel? I don't know. I don't know why anybody would strike her channel of all channels. Like Mimi is really light on my daddy's life, to be honest with you. So I don't understand why she was. I don't even understand why she would try to. She shouldn't even try to strike my channel because I'm light on her in comparison to how some people be going in. And I don't even think nobody channel should be struck because my daddy's life don't want nobody to strike her channel when she say stuff about people's babies. You know what I mean? Who is Gotti? Herb Gotti. Y'all call her Medusa, but I don't call her Medusa. I call her Gotti. Her name is Medusa Gotti, but I call her Gotti. Okay, so oh, nasty looking dude, but look, I don't know. Oh, Jasmine. I don't know, Jasmine. I don't know. I have to do. Can we have to get a picture of Chris and do Chris and Derry? Yes, he looks like yeah. I don't know my Jasmine. Like you got some explaining to do. Okay, y'all check it out. 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 Okay. I don't know my Jazzy life. Okay, so let's go back to Gotti. So I'm just showing you what she's talking about, okay? For those that don't know. Oh yeah, I hope I'm not. Listen, I hope now, cause y'all know I get sick once a year, and I hope to God that this is not me feeling like I'm about to be sick in a minute. I hope not. Oh my God, this is not gonna be good. I hate. Oh, anyway, let's continue. Yo, nasty looking dude. Yeah, he looked like he eat cats. He looks like Derry. Okay, a lot of people saying he looks like Derry. Jazz was licking that hot box. Oh, gross. I mean, he was. I'm so lost. I'm totally out of the loop. I watched Monday Night Football and we've been busy. Okay, so Darla, we're gonna get you caught up, girl. Don't even trip, dog. Listen, Darla, first. My Jazzy Life supposedly, allegedly, got with some dude named Chris A. We just showed Chris A, okay? And it was like during the time she was with Chris B, which is, Chris Bowser, right? So it's alleged that little legendary is not Chris's child and that Chris A is. So that's the bottom line. I mean, that's just the short point. And so Gotti and of course our girl Flo basically put the information out, and so Gotti's talking about it. Gotti's talking how we want to talk, Darla. We want the mess. Quiz is going to be her AXX. But I believe Chris helps know that the boy isn't his. Chris was paid for the truck for going along. You think so? Dang. Great. Now, wow. You threw some a monkey in the wrench, didn't you? I couldn't even get it out. You hear me, Great? Mm-mm. Ain't nothing's really hard to tell on these streets. Nothing's really hard, and everything's believable on these streets. You hear me? I think Chris with the big booty is Bowser is the dad. You think Chris with the dad? You think so? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna say dude look like him. I'm gonna say that now. Girl. I mean, what the heck is going on where he kind of favor him a bit? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say he favor him a bit. Chris Bowser might not be Legend's dad. How so? Um, Allegedly, Chrissy. Okay, so if y'all recall, I don't know if y'all recall, but Chrissy basically has stated that My Jazzy's Life had cheated on Chris around that time. With Chris A, with that dude Chris A's baby. Remember she mentioned that? Legend looks like Chris. He's definitely Chris' dad. Okay, we're gonna take a poll. Okay, Catherine, no problem. Hey, everybody's entitled to how they feel. All I'm saying, I don't know for real, because I wasn't in the vagina bones at the time they were conceiving. But what I'm saying to y'all is that it, I don't know, y'all. That dude do look like him though. But I mean, anything's possible. I don't put nothing past My Jazzy Life though, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all because some people are opportunistic, and I don't put nothing past her. If I found out that My Jazzy Life um had a lot more money than what she puts out here on these streets, I would not be shocked. Y'all understand what I'm saying? That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Where's the receipt, Chris? Is saying, okay, so you would have to go back. So I don't. You have to. I don't have it with me, but y'all have to go and listen to when they were blasting her. Remember when they had got into it? I remember her saying that, but I really didn't pay no attention. I heard it with my own ears, but I just didn't pay attention to her saying. I just kind of kept it moving. Darla. So, but y'all see that picture? Okay, so y'all go back. Let me pull up this thing. Hold on. Let me pull up this thing. Let me go back. Hold on. All right. Give me a second. This is just allegedly, okay? This is all alleged. This is the information one of our sisters here on the our investigators, the YouTube streets put out. Okay, so I'm gonna show it again for a few seconds. I'm not invested, LOL. Girl, I know this is for the point of gossip, girl. You know what it is. Nobody's invested for real. I mean, it's just a point. Hold on. It's just a point. Um, Hold on. All right. I'm gonna show it again for y'all. Give me a second. That ain't what I keep showing the same dang on thing. And that's just really crazy of me. It's just late. I'm sleepy. That's all it is. And I'm sitting here trying to do a live while I'm sleepy. Ah, I keep doing the same thing. Now that's illy form of me. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my mind right. Okay. Boom. All right, let's go share and let me go to see both of them say the same thing. Okay, there we go. Okay. So This is all alleged, of course. All right, boom. This is legendary, and this is Chris's A. This Chris A. You just woke up. I understand. The Dr. Jazz not paying Chris anymore, so Chris have to have more money, our nails and toes done. Yeah, exactly. I don't think his is the dad. Okay. All right. I need a side by side. Okay. It's kind of hard to do a side by side, y'all. I mean, y'all just gotta kind of look. Boom. This is legendary. The forehead, the eyes, the lips. He's a cute little thing too, though. But the eyes, the cheekbones, the forehead, the whole head. And then I don't know, but Chris got a flat head though. That kind of would take me off though. I don't know, y'all. I can believe it, but it is what it is. I can believe it, but I cannot believe it. I can believe it, but I can believe it. I don't know. It's possible. I'm gonna say it's possible. It may not be possible. I don't know. I wasn't up in the vagina bones. But I'm gonna say this. I'm just gonna say that I mean, maybe him and Chris are related. I don't know. Look, I don't know. It's just yeah, you can't go by looks. You gotta do DNA. Yeah. She getting SSI. Jazz got money. Exactly. I know Jazz is sliding down the walls right now, trying to come up with a rebuttal. She should come up with a rebuttal. I mean, it would make sense. I mean, I'm not even being funny. She should come up with rebuttal. But then again, I mean, does it really work when my Jazzy life comes up with rebuttals? Does it ever really work though? Be honest. Does it ever really work? When she comes up with rebuttals and when she goes out of her way to dispute what someone says, does it ever really work though? I don't know. I mean,
Um,
I put in the title like Jasmine, you got some explaining to do, whatever I said. But she's not really good at expressing herself, so and I don't, if she would just leave people alone, I mean, she wouldn't be talking about somebody out there stalking her and all this other stuff. If she leave people alone, people wouldn't mess with her though. I think that she had AB 12-6 and could have been with the other man's. I'm not invested. Of course you're not. We none of us are. We just talking stuff in here. We just chatting, okay? Okay, son. We just talking stuff. We talking mess. We gossiping, girl. Like as the world's turn. It's just like us watching a soap opera, girl, because they put this information out. My judge like put out information about somebody stalking her and running all outside like the Kool-Aid man, like Darla said. And we was laughing at that, you know what I mean? So we gonna ignore the rest of the stuff that somebody else says. No, we're not doing that. We're covering that because we're trying to get to this check, girl. I'm trying to get to at least $100. Okay, I gotta get my first little YouTube so I can aim to get higher. And then I could talk about other stuff, but I gotta get my numbers up so I can start talking about other stuff. And if you watch my other video earlier, you would see that I did talk about, Sister Wives, review some other stuff, but we're gonna talk about my Jazz life because that's what the analytics say, okay? No, you can't always go by looks. Dr. Jazz paying him. Okay, I read that. I just woke up. All right. Right here, let's click on here. Okay, come on. Oh, I know Jazz is like okay, we read that. And this says she getting this. Okay, well, I read that. This thing is showing out where Jazz was live today or tonight. Okay. We can watch her in the morning if y'all like. I ain't been like I was watching this show. Women tell me they got babies with my son all the time. One came last week. Forgive me, God, Lord. But I laughed. You was like, that baby don't look like my son. No. I'm sure she is getting an SSI check for herself, and the twins may not be for Caitlin and Maya. What did Medusa say? I can't watch her. She's boring. Well, she's not boring today. I've normally yes, uh, not today. I've never saw Chris and Derry, but she did get pregnant mighty quickly. That's what. Okay, that was the thing I was thinking. I was like, well, dang, she kind of. That's why I was asking Medusa. I was like, well, girl. I asked her on this video. I ain't asked her person. I just asked her on the video while she's talking. I was like, well, girl, well, how long did it take you to get pregnant? Versus, I mean, everybody's biological clock is tick is it clicks differently, right? And my just life is like fertile myrtle anyway to begin with, right? So she gets pregnant really quick. You blink at her and you pregnant. She get pregnant. You know what I mean? It could be a woman in the room and blink at my dad's life and she'll get pregnant, right? But it was still kind of weird. That whole little situation was a little weird. But she always get pregnant by somebody. I think all of Jasmine kids get a check. Not trying to be funny, but that entire household looks like they can be qualified. How you doing, midlife? Welcome to Crystal Palace. Okay, girl. Good night, y'all. Good night, Grape. Thank you so much for coming in. Thanks so much for coming to the live. You always support. I appreciate it. How you doing, Ebony? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. I ain't gonna be on here long, but we're gonna talk about a little something. All right. I think Amaya is the only normal one out the bunch. I think Ava has come a long way. That's because my dad's life was locking them in the room and stuff, and they really didn't have human contact like that. But Ava definitely, y'all. I was listening. She was talking She's talking better than my dad's life. That speech therapy really worked and helped her. I'm chewing on a peppermint, y'all. I'm not full of nauseous. I'm chewing on peppermint. So if y'all heard me kind of sound like I got something in my mouth, I do. It's peppermint.
But yeah, and then what else did I see Flo post? Oh my gosh, y'all been posting driving by this woman's house. Like I'm scared of y'all. I'm scared to be an op of Flo's for sure because honey, you need to be a private investigator for real. People need to be paying you to go find out.
I told the girl that I'm not going down to the road and shut my door. I took care of this baby for over a year, and the DNA it wasn't it wasn't his baby, it wasn't his. I'm not doing it again. I know that's right, girl. You tell them to go get a Dana. You tell them to go get a Dana. Amaya's needs speech too. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I tell them to go get a Dana. A
Their
Dana.
husband cheating
He'll talk
or
about
where their husband really at and all that type of stuff because oh my gosh. Flo always has the tea, yes, and it is piping hot, honey. She the only one out of all the reactors to really get the tea and find out the info. We got big slime just because of Flo. Man, I'm telling you, I don't know what Flo does for a daytime job, but somehow you got all the connects to find out everything about everybody. Like, I be having a hard time just finding regular stuff out, and Flo be finding out like who was their second grade teacher and what desk they sat at. Like, honey, how? How? Like, Flo, like the only reactor I really pay attention to. Like, her stuff pops up on my YouTube like homepage or whatever all the time. So like, I'd be interested. Like, what did Flo find out? Like, anytime I see Flo post, I like gotta kind of like peep at it a little bit because it's crazy. It's always something, and it's facts because you posting like stuff that's can't be denied.
Well,
Like,
I
how
don't
you gonna?
think Flo's not the only person reactor that you watched because you was over there at tea time watching her when I'm just when I was on there, so I'm not going. I don't know about you saying that, but go ahead, girl. I'm not being mean either because one of mine's needs speech therapy too. I understand. One of my son has speech therapy as well. But shoot, I tried to get him some more, and they said, "Well, no, he don't need none." They said he talks fine. I was like, "Yeah, I still want him to talk better than how I talk." I need to sit in this speech therapy session. I'm just for real. Cause I talk so country. Oh God, I talk country, Midwestern, and it's just like and then I get you just know. Ava is sickly looking one. She need therapy before Aiden.
And deny that you didn't get that man that truck when it's your name on it. How you like?
Now, wait a minute, Jasmine. Chris is gone and he got your truck with your name on it. Are you serious? We said that though. I don't know why I'm playing like I never heard this before or like I didn't know this. But the point it's just been confirmed. That's allegedly it's been allegedly confirmed. But let me say this, my Jazzy, like we're not gonna play this game, girl. Seems a DNA test is almost important on as a birth certificate. Yeah, especially nowadays. I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, you've been with a person for a long time, and y'all been together, and y'all, that's this person just been with you, and what I mean, that might be different. But I mean, to be honest with you, Chris just met my Jazzy, like just literally just met her, and then she ended up pregnant all of a sudden. I probably got a blood test though. I ain't gonna lie. Just like Philip went and got that blood, or she said the child support. Now she probably not. That's probably true what she said about the child support situation. But if I was Chris, out of everybody, not and even Philip, she was really with Philip, right? But I mean, you can still you can still really be with somebody and still get pregnant by somebody else. That's still possible, right? But as a man, I would definitely got a one with legendary because she just met him and she ended up pregnant all of a sudden. I would have been like, I don't know about that.
What? And then it kind of makes sense. Like maybe Big Slime wanted to have beef with me because then it'd be more believable that the baby is his. Like, oh, our kids are siblings, da da da. But are they though, or are they not? Like
Oh,
when I first saw the baby, I was kind of like, that's crazy. Like her genes must be really
I think
strong
every
because
child born should
the
have
baby
DNA
don't look nothing like
for adding child to birth certificate.
him,
I don't know
and
about
all
that.
his
I,
kids
I
look
feel
like
you.
him. Like
I feel you on that. I'm not mad at you for saying that, but I'm not gonna always feel like the woman should get a DNA test or the man should always get a DNA test because of whatever reason. Because like, just think about it, you married and your husband's like, well, I need all them blood before we do this. Before I sign this birth certificate, I'm gonna do a DNA. Like, nigga, I mean, fool, this is your kid. No, we ain't doing that. So oh yeah, you can have one, you have blood tests, but we're not gonna be together. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that in every case, in every scenario, but I definitely believe in some scenarios, it definitely when in doubt, let's say when in doubt, if anybody's in doubt, then you should have it. That's what I'm gonna say. Ebony, I think every child born should. Okay, I already read it. Legend looks like his father, Chris B. Looks alone. But not proof of paternity though. Looks like Chris B looks alone doesn't prove paternity. Of course it doesn't. I've seen people. I remember this one girl. I'm not gonna say her name, but she had a child. She had two children. She had a girl and a boy. The last child was by her. She was with the child's father at the time. The first child's father she was not with. There was this man that she had slept. I think she slept with two dudes kind of around the same time. And one guy was taking care of the child originally. She didn't really. She was like, she was kind of on the didn't know basis, but yet felt like or wanted it or wishful thinking. Let's say that. Let's say wishful felt like it was wishful thinking. She said she would say to this day that she felt like I would say she was wishful thinking because the other man because she wanted to be with the other man. So long story short, she got with years later they had a blood test because I guess the boy's mom was like, we still love her, but it's not his. And then she did a test on the other dude, and it wound up being the other dude, and the other dude had more money or was a responsible father. I didn't understand that, but I guess he was young and dumb, and you do dumb stuff, right? But yeah, so I mean, it happens, it happens. I mean, it's what it is. I mean, I guess. But I don't know. But anyway, the point I was trying to tell you about this story is that the father A actually that child looks just like him as opposed to father B. And the father B was the actual father, right? So again, it's different, you know. But mm, but you know, again, even if somebody don't look like somebody, I'm telling you, like with my biological, see, I look like my biological father. I really do. I can see like my bone structure. Now, do I look like everybody in his family? No, he don't look like everybody in his family. Not to me. I don't. When I look at him and his sister that's close in age with him, I don't think they really look alike. I mean, all of them are short. Like his father's short. I mean, they got that in common. They all short. You know what I mean? But do they look alike? No, not to me. But that's his son. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Me and my brothers, do we look alike? I don't know. Some people say we do. I mean, I think we look alike a little bit in different ways. What we mostly have in common is the wavy hair. It's the curly and wavy hair, like our biological father. He had curly and wavy hair. So that's pretty much what I feel like we have in common. I look probably more like him than everybody else. I feel like that. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm the oldest though, but I feel like I look more like him. I can see, but I see my mother. I still look like my mother. So I look like her, but I see my bone structure. And then if I look at my grandson, which is his great grandson, looks just like him. He's just a lighter version. My biological father's dark skin, and my grandson is very light, very, 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 very light. But they look just alike. But I don't want to show them on this channel. I could show you, but I'm not gonna show on this channel. Um, yes, they should because a bunch of money taking time taking care of this baby wasn't my grandson. I understand that. You don't need to test if you're married. I mean, it just depends. I think in some cases, if when in doubt, go get a test. I'm gonna say that. If you in doubt, go get you a test. Um, that's Cholo's B baby. Because he's making those faces, rolling his eyes just like him. Mary, yeah, I was getting ready to do a poll, and y'all cracking me up so much up in here. I can't even do the poll. Yeah, married people cheat. If you were married, then your name automatically goes on North Carolina. Yeah, that's most states do. I don't know not one state. Now I don't know per se one state that don't do that. Um, okay, y'all, we're gonna segue to my Jazzy life real quick. So she did bring a couple of points. I'm just showing y'all how how God is talking the stuff we want to hear. Like in California in here. Yeah, it does that here too. What part of Cali are you from? I used to live there. Okay. So let's tune into my Jazzy life. Where the heck is it? Okay. Okay. So yeah, I did say she was lying yesterday. So I guess she's answering me. Okay. I said she was lying about somebody being outside her house. I mean, it's just she was running out like Kool-Aid, man. It was weird. My kids have the same father, but my daughter looks like me, and my son looks like his dad. Yeah, I understand that. My son looks like my oldest son. My sons about my oldest son and my middle son looks like my ex-husband. But and they have the same father, but my oldest son looks just like him. And my middle son looks just like me. So it's like that sometimes. But I'm just saying it just looks like it. We kick in, y'all, for the purposes. Not saying that this is fact. We're not saying it is or not. We're just saying it's awful strange. That's all. for this guy to come forward and kind of, and it was somebody in my Jazzy life was dealing with allegedly. I'm just saying, and our girl Flo put the information out there, and we just commented on it. Okay, let's keep it moving. All right.
Come on. Where is
Oh, you know what I know? She changed her shirt, y'all. Congratulations, my Jazzy life. Good, great. She changed her shirt. Okay, you gotta get settled.
I hate when I do this. Then I can't find not one. There go one. Cousin, come here.
Let's look for a pamper.
Forgot about mine.
She got to finally change that soggy pamper.
Sorry.
You what?
All right.
See, you need to invest in potty training him.
No, I haven't. I haven't.
This wig is horrible, and it looks like you have not been getting any sleep. You what are you worried about? She going back to wearing that old top. Oh, that's the same girl. She the what? This is a. I thought this was a new top on shoe. This not a new top. Oh damn. That wig needs to wash. That wig need to be taken snatched off her head. And she need to be the one snatched off his head. And then somebody says diapers are expensive. They are expensive. I don't know why she's still using. Did you start potty training yet? They're so disrespectful. They could really be disrespectful. Jazz, get ish together before you go on the phone with us.
They are expensive. You're gonna spend $30 to $50 easy.
I wouldn't do all that. Shoot, come once they start walking, we potty training. I'm trying to tell you, that's what I did. I couldn't take it. I was like, I was like, go keep buying them bottles of these pampers. And to be honest with you, at 6 months, I don't know how wouldn't it. My child wasn't on no bottle at like one. No, we didn't do that. We was throwing that bottle. We was throwing that bottle away when they first started getting that walker. You know how they get in that walker before they start walking, before they even start walking. My, but you put the child. I put my children in this walkabout at 6 months. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Once they start sitting up, they start going in that walker. Once they started having a whole bunch of teeth in their mouth, it was time to get rid of that bottle. I was like, throw that bottle away. They never would take the pacifier. I was like, throw that bottle away. You don't need that no more. We started doing the cup. We started drinking out of cups. Mm-mm. Them little sippy cups. Mm-mm. Sure did. Dairy only looks like Jasmine to me. Okay. The old one, I still got Skittles top. Okay. I lived in Inglewood and Oceanside. I've been in Inglewood before. I try to go back once a year. Throw down the top away. Jeez. I'm not changed as that grown man. I know because I know his boo boo probably stink. Um, Stank still using the bottle. Um, no, I think she got him in sippy cup. Or is he? I don't know. Son, your guess is good as mine. I don't know. You probably know more about, he got a bottle. I don't know. I haven't seen him with a bottle in a long time. I just seen him with like the little sippy cup. Um, she baby dairy a lot. Yeah.
Hey,
She don't want them to start growing and stuff. She stunts the growth. All her children she does that with.
y'all. So I was gonna post my video. Move that toy. Stop. I was gonna post that video. I'm probably still do. I just don't feel like editing the second part. And I don't know if it's because my stomach is messed up.
Get on, girl. I started potty training 8 months. I got snowed in and I couldn't get Pampers, so he was trained at 12 months. Yeah, my children was trained, but before 12 months. I'm telling you, once they started walking, it was potty training. Once they started getting a lot of teeth, it was throw away their bottle. Uh, once they start sitting up, it was in the walker. Okay, they got in that walker. I'm telling y'all, maybe I was moving mine too fast. I don't know, but I wasn't dealing with all that. I was like, not gonna keep on buying Pampers and pull because they had just made pull-ups. My children were little. The pull-ups weren't around until my children, when my daughter, and I was like, look, I'm not gonna buy no more pull-ups. My mother was buying pull-ups. We was buying them at night, in case they had accidents. But we pretty much was training them. Like the daycare everywhere we took them. Daycare, my children went to the daycare and when my mother would babysit while I went to work, sometimes while I was at school, they was in daycare. And then when I went to work, my mother would babysit. And I'm telling you, my mother was potty train them too. We would tag team. I would do it at home. The daycare people did it. I mean, it was going down. Like they was not getting rid of. Oh, I wasn't. No way. I baby one of mine, and that's a big deal. That's a big idea. That's a bad idea. I'm sorry. Um, always sometimes wrong with her, something wrong with her. Exactly. I'm in my 40s and I just want peaceful life. I'm trying to tell you, I got a peaceful life and I'm not gonna let nobody take no peace away from my life. Hey, Dr. A in my eyes. How you doing, Miss Michelle? She in her 30s acting like she older than me.
Stop. Or what?
You missed the West Coast, but it's expensive. It is expensive.
I said stop. Move your freaking hands, legendary.
Why she cursing them out? Did she say move your effing hands? Wait, let's see.
Move that toy. Stop. I was gonna post that video. I'm probably still do. I just don't feel like editing the second part. And I don't know if it's because my stomach is messed up. Stop. Or what? I said stop. Move your freaking hands, legendary.
Did she curse them out? Did she say
But
move your hands?
no,
And then if she say that, I would now if that little boy start cursing you out and everybody else start cursing you out, don't you say nothing because you teach them how to curse. She gonna put Derry in the room. She angry. Yes, she's definitely angry. I babied my last one because huge age difference. Yeah, me too. I ain't gonna lie. I know I do. Um, she's my only girl, but I never stunt her development like Jasmine does. Legendary. Yeah, and Aiden. She did that to Aiden too. Hers comes a pregnancy story. Taking it out on Derry exactly. She did. Yes, she did. She did curse. Yep. And Chris, you gonna let her curse at your alleged son? No, I'm just playing. I don't know for real. I'm just talking.
I did not lie.
My Jazzy life and your people in here. Don't be snack kids. Stop doing that to people channel because you know the reverse. It could be a boomerang effect. Now don't do that now, okay? You better stop doing people's channels like that. You can boomerang effect. Shaking my head. Although I love my dad dearly, he did not. He did me no favors in spoiling me. I never paid a bill until he passed away. I was in my 40s. Must be nice. I am gonna look at some older videos. She is definitely on the spectrum.
This person, I don't have nothing to lie about. There's no storyline, whatever the fuck it is. People are saying they don't know if they don't see pictures. I don't know how y'all don't see pictures if people are sending me the pictures.
But here's the thing. At this point, my dad is like, they're not necessarily talking about that point or whatever. And is it really stalking when you have harassed people and you've done a lot of dirt yourself, right? You've done a lot of stalking and trying to get people's addresses. We know that for a fact. You and Olivia have tried to get people's addresses here in this sector. We know that, okay? But let's talk about it even deeper, right? Let's talk about it even deeper. No, what they're referring to, what people are accusing you of now, is the fact that you ran out like Kool-Aid man, like like Darla said. She said she ran out the house like Kool-Aid man, and that's what everybody's talking about. We talking about that point, and then when you try to have your daughter go and look, what they're talking about. They talking about that was kind of a farce. They're saying that you just making up stuff. That's what the point they saying is a lie. Okay. She has a thing going on. She has a thing going on. Da-da-da-da. Daughter, my father is the same way, but I'm married now, and dynamic has changed. Yeah, my father used to spoil me too when I was little. But when I got to be like, once I got married, no, I don't even ask him for nothing, no, you know. But when I ain't gonna lie now. When I still see my father, he will slide me $100 though. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Every time I see him, he slide me 100, 200. You know what I mean? And I'm like, thank you. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. Yeah, okay, I'm still spoiled. Okay, whatever. Shut up. Her anger is like 100, 100. My parents spoiled me. I'm a military brat. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I was spoiled too. I ain't gonna lie. I was the only child, so I was definitely spoiled. I'm adopted because I know you're like, well, you mentioned brothers. Okay, well, I didn't grow up with my brothers. I didn't meet my brothers until I was well into my late 40s. Okay, I knew I was adopted when I was in preschool, but I did not know my family until like in my late 40s. My biological family. Legend is treated like the Davis Ford is about to be treated like the Davis Ford. He's definitely, and that's how you know Chris ain't there either. Once she started mistreating that little boy, he not there. I'm trying to tell y'all. LOL, the Kool-Aid man. That's what Darla said. Another reactor calls her a Kool-Aid man. Kool-Aid calls her Kool-Aid. Hey, what did Kool-Aid first used to come in? I can't even remember what the Kool-Aid person used to say. What did the Kool-Aid man used to say, darling, since you called it that? Even when I was married, he still gave me money exactly. See, I gotta, let me tell you something. I do have to have a man that's gonna spoil me. I can't be with no man that's not gonna spoil me. I'm just gonna tell you, which is why that's why I got that MacBook. This is what I was gonna do, y'all. I was gonna raise funds by doing like a whole bunch of readings in one day to get my MacBook. And I told my husband, I said, well, I'm trying to hustle to get this MacBook. I want my MacBook now. I'm getting ready to do some more readings, see about MacBook. And he was like, no. He's like, well, I mean, you can do readings. That's fine. You know, just your money. You do whatever you want. It's your money. But I'm going to get you this MacBook. You ain't got to worry about it. So he's like, here, take this card. And he threw it on the bed. And I bought my MacBook. And that's why I've been waiting on my MacBook since like Saturday. I brought it Friday. And I still don't have it, y'all. I'm like, where the hell is my MacBook at? I'm like, dang. Cause like, it's supposed to be delivered. They keep missing my door and they get pissing me off. The UPS, I hate UPS. UPS getting on my nerves. They supposed to be in here. Wow, I made a whole $8 one day. I'm like, oh wow, look at me. My late husband spoiled me too. I missed that. Live readings will be interesting. Girl, I've done live readings before, Miss Michelle. I don't I I don't like doing them on the mommies. I keep telling you I'm still gonna do Jasmine my Jazzy Life reading. But I don't listen. I'm gonna have to turn them comments off because I don't feel like people commenting on the readings I give because people be like, oh, it's not an opinion. It's just what the cards say, and it is what it is. I mean, it just don't require an opinion, and I don't care who it is. I don't want to hear nobody's opinion about it. I'm just being honest. So that's why I have not done any of my readings on them. I will keep it real. He did the same with my mom. I don't think that she wrote a check or paid for a bill in her life. Yeah, I don't pay for and if let me try to pay for something. Shoot, I'll get double my money back, okay? Let me try to pay for something. My husband will get angry. If I try to pay for like I remember one time he went to the restroom when they brought the check out and I just pulled out the credit card. I mean it was like, and he was like, why would you do that? And he went back to that person. He said, reverse that. Then he went back to they was like, well, we'll take 7 business days. No, I'm not going that long. And he was just like, look, he's like, how much was it? Well, he went in his pocket and gave me double. Isn't it good to get comments? Not on my readings. Not on my read. When I do readings, when I do a video, I don't care what people say. It's just it is what it is, right? But when I do readings, I don't want no comments. Like if I do a reading on my Jazzy life, I don't feel like hearing no comments because what happens is people would think the reason, excuse me, the reason why I don't want comments because people would say stuff like, I remember I did a reading on Tasha K. I did a read. If you go back and look at some of my comments, readings I did on Tasha K, they was like, "You're being biased." How am I being biased on a reading? It's not a biased situation. I'm just doing readings on a particular person. It's just what the cards said. It's the energy that I'm picking off of the cards. So it's not me being biased. So this, like, I don't feel like dealing with all that because I'm real sensitive about that. Like when I talk about these mommies, I don't give a you know a crap about what nobody say when I'm talking about these mommies. You definitely can have your own opinion. But when it comes to like my readings and stuff, it's like it's not really an opinion. I would rather people ask me like, well, why, well, what card did you pull out? Those are good questions, like what cards you pull out, stuff like that, or what energy did you pick up when you did that, or have a question. That's why I said I don't do live, because I don't feel like all that, because I don't want to go off on nobody. So I just don't, I'm not doing the lives with the readings. If y'all want to get a reading, y'all can always get that. Yeah, I can always get a read. Okay, I will have to look at your past readings. Yeah, look at my past readings. But I am gonna do one on my Jets life. I'm just gonna probably turn the comments off. I like readings and angel cards. I find it is healing. Yes. Yeah, I did a reading on Cardi B. I did a reading on Tommy Lee. I did a lot of readings on different celebrities. Always why I did that, to be honest with y'all, because I was drumming up business for my celebrity clients, the two celebrity clients that I have. That's the only reason why I was doing it, because I was trying to get celebrity money. That was the only reason. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Otherwise, I wouldn't do no reading on nothing. But I did a lot of reads on the B. So I did a couple of reads on the people in the B sector, but that was pretty much it.
My Ring doorbell, it can't see. My stomach feels good. It can't see it like that far. If that makes sense. Not that far, but like I can't see the drive.
Well, how did you know it was a person that pulled up? I'm not understanding. I'm lost at knowing that someone pulled up. Did you see them? You trying to say like you seen them pull up? Is it because you saw those pictures? Now, if you talking about the pictures, one thing, but you made it seem like as if they was there right there in front of your house, and you ran out like Kool-Aid Man. I'm just saying it was a little strange, girl. A little strange. That's all I'm saying. I don't necessarily really believe that. That's what everybody's trying to tell you, my Jazzy life. They are telling you like, hey, my Jazzy life, you're kind of lying. That's what they're basically telling you, and that's what I feel like that too. I said that the other day. I said that looks weird. I said, why Jasmine like doing all this for all this content. I mean, I guess she gotta get her money, but I mean, you just be fabricating stories, though, my Jazzy life, and that's what the problem is. So when you do, you like if you could cry wolf for so long, and then after a while, people get tired of that. Stinker got a deep voice too. Yeah, everybody got a deep voice because my Jazzy life got a deep voice. That's what I'm coming to realize. Like everybody in the house has a deep voice. What happened to the sponsored camera she installed? Anyone know? She said she got them, Rose. Son, she said she got them. She said that she got a ring light. She said she has a ring light.
License plates.
I
So yeah, and what else? You know, some people may think it's funny or a joke, or y'all may thought I was joking, but you know, I got kids and people driving by my house with my kids here in the middle of the night. It's
Okay, so why would you send your if someone's driving by your home, why would you send your daughter out? I'm just lost on in that instance. Why would you send your eldest daughter out and she's still a baby and having her like go outside and check? What's wrong with you? Like who does that? Well, buy more cameras, exactly. Buy more cameras and figure out whatever that is. My Jazzy life. Why you talking? I just I don't know. I just think she went to Flo's page, and I think she's just creating more drama so she can get more people to her channel. Cause like she got 3,000. She haven't had these kind of views three and it's moving now because I'm watching 3,577 and counting views on this video. Why? Because she got talking drama. Then she let left the kids in the house by themselves while she looking foolish watching cars on public streets. Nobody is untouchable. You can anybody. Shaking my head. I think she's setting us up for a move. Exactly.
it's not
She
that's
just
not a post.
trying to she what she's trying to do. Yes, I agree with your passion. What she's trying to do is she's trying to say, well, this is the reason why I had to move. Well, she was gonna move anyway, right? So that she's just making an excuse for her having to move, for her having to downsize because she can no longer afford this place. And I don't blame her. I would move too, because like you're not buying this place. You paying all that rent. You paying way too much rent money for this place when you're not buying it. Everyone think if she was buying it, but she's renting. She's probably gonna follow suit, like Flo said. She's probably gonna follow suit just like Chrissy doing, just like Chrissy's doing. She needs to get off YouTube and figure out what her next moves are, but she won't listen, of course.
Okay, you know, I get it. I mean, I really don't get it because if you don't have stop. If you don't have content like post content, I don't get what's the point of doing this.
Okay, so my thing is, if you're changing his pamper, if you're trying to get him ready, why in the hell would you still have? Why do you doing it all on live? Like, no, ma'am, that's not okay, Jasmine. Why you always do stuff like that? Why everything have to be circle around you getting your children ready and you're going live and stuff like that? Can you get that done first, then go live? Because if he gotta come, if he gotta, it's one thing if he's independent where he can go take a shower and you just sit in your room, but you're not taking the camera with you. And after he's dressed or the child's dressed and they come there and kiss you goodnight or something like that, that's something different. But for God's sakes, you changing this boy, you getting look like you're getting him dressed for something or whatever you're doing. You change his pamper at any rate. Why in the hell would you think putting him on film or talking while you getting him dressed is okay? I don't know. I don't understand you. You do a lot of weird stuff. Are you trying to be like P. Diddy allegedly? I'm just asking. She saw a picture of a reactor holding a power pal. She's scared. Jasmine is lonely. Exactly. She's definitely lonely. She always looking for sympathy and pity.
You know, and people were asking like, why didn't you just make a police report? I did. I called them. I'm
What's
gonna say
the
who's all outside when I did it.
what's the police report?
I called. I told y'all I called.
I guess I wouldn't. She ain't gonna tell us
I
that.
called. Yeah.
I'm up. I'm plugging. Hey, Dr. A. Hey, everybody. Everybody. Else I missed. 2:30 here. I am up. Coffee needed. I know. I'm gonna go to sleep in a minute because I am exhausted. Y'all, I promise you. Tea time.
I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't. They have numerous police reports on this situation. My phone's dying. My
You
charger.
said your spell check won't let you be great. I know that's right. That's okay. We know what you mean.
So I have been trying to stay positive, keep my head up. Has it been easy? Fuck no. It's been a
Okay.
rough.
my just like, have you ever just thought about why is this happening to you? So you don't think that you are causing any of this. You don't think that you have lied on a lot of people here on these YouTube streets. You don't think that, you've sent other people over to other people's channels to harass them. That's harassment too, my Jesse life. You sent other people over here to harass different mods channels or different people's channels to harass them. You don't think that a lot of stuff that you do is not righteous? Police, yeah, police reports or public. LOL. Same here. 3 this morning on my second cup. I'm going to sleep, y'all. I can't. I ran out of coffee. I got my dairy creamers, but I don't have my coffee.
Birthday. And it was like more stuff was sent to me. People are really invested in just me. I don't care what nobody says. It's me. Looking up information, contacting people that I've never spoke to, and people are messaging me on Facebook, asking me why is this person saying this, and I'm just like, I don't know, like asking like why would you lie? And I'm just like, I'm just as clueless as you. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never had any, what is the word, y'all? Relations to anybody and or stuff like that. And so
Police reports are public. Kids are waiting for their breakfast, and she took forever talking BS. Exactly. She making up her own she making her own life complicated. I think so too. I drink about a pot a day, a pot of coffee, more a day. Shoot, y'all need to send me some coffee, y'all. Shoot. Send me some coffee because I sure ran out. I'm gonna have to go to the store. I don't feel like going to the store. And then if I have it delivered, then it's gonna cost me an extra $10. Well, if I go to like a Kroger or Aldi's or something, it's gonna cost me an extra $10 just to have it delivered. Somebody send me some coffee. No, I'm just playing. I ain't trying. I'm not like that. I'm just playing. Um. She ate their bacon down. Y'all know what? Y'all remember we were talking about making using carrots to kind of come off like bacon, like faking. Man, I did it today. Oh my god, it was so good. It did taste like bacon. It did taste like bacon. And I'm gonna make me some again today. It was so good. Tea time, same here with me. It's not worked in a couple of days.
people do that, go and contact people
Your system, you got to change it up.
I only knew because they only knew them because they went to the school that I went to. It's crazy to me. Like, that's it. Like, I only knew you because you went to, but I didn't even go to school with you. That's another thing. I didn't even go to school with you. So
Man,
like,
you just said you said you went to school with him, but then you said didn't go to school. Which one is it?
It's the desperate to know something from me. Like, I'm desperate to know if this is going on. I'm desperate to know this or that. Thank you. And am I going to move? So I don't know.
My sister is telling me about mayonnaise on her turkey.
Moving is in just might happen. Do I want to move?
Yeah, I just put carrots in the oven. I seasoned it up really good. I put lemon pepper on there, lemon like actual lemon and pepper, and then I put onion powder. And I'm telling y'all, I put it on 375, and it turned out really good. It tastes like bacon. Like no, I'm not talking about bacon, real bacon. I'm talking about carrots. I made it into like bacon. I mean, I just did actual carrots, just cut them up, put lemon and pepper on there, as well as onion powder, and just put it in the oven, and boom, voila. I was like, this bacon. Let it get a little bit crispy. It was good. I'm telling you, it was just like vegan bacon. I was like, I'll never have to buy this again. I could use it. I hate it. I have bad insomnia. I have bad insomnia too, but I'm tired now.
My kids love their school. They love the neighborhood. And I get it because I love them too. Everybody over here is so sweet. And like, I've been here for 3 years. I'm not really the type of person that just likes to up move. I feel comfortable in my house, but it's sad that that might just have to happen because. And then of course you guys, when I get a house tour, I would not tell this. I didn't even tell the city. I told y'all a different city, but everything will be different. Like, people, I know how people like to look at other people's surroundings, meaning like where they go. I would not even vlog in my city.
Let me ask you a question. Chrissy just moved into her new house. So they said she bought her a new house or whatever. So let me ask you this question. Chrissy done moved into her new house, right? My thing is, how come nobody's stalking her or allegedly stalking? Is it stalking? I mean, I don't know. I can't. I'm not calling. I'm not gonna call it that. I'm gonna say, how come nobody pulled up her address or put out her information? Why? Why is that, my Jazzy life? How come they just doing this to you allegedly? Why is that? Is it because of that you be lying on people? Is it that?
Maybe it's when I saw her green tea. My cameras are live feed. And it's crazy because when they drove by my house last night, was it before or after I left? It was right before I left because I got it sent to me. And I had just
Let's see where we are. Move because it's cheap, but not because of YouTube. You can't hide. Right, exactly. Let's move because it's cheap, not because of YouTube. It's dumb. I'm not gonna go through all that. A quick Google search, you can pull up exact location. Exactly.
put the camera, like I said, live feed. So I had just like put my phone down, like I wasn't looking at it. And I made sure I had it live feeding on my other phone so that I could still be on my phone and stream and have it feeding live.
But see, my is like, I'm gonna be honest with you. You create a lot of drama, which is why no man is gonna really want to be around all that. Not unless he's like a dramatic man. And do you really want a dramatic man, like a little woman, that act like a little woman? Like, men don't really like all that drama. I'm telling you, I could be telling my husband about something. I mean, he got my back and everything, but I would be telling him about something. He'd be like, man, what you talking about? We ain't gonna deal with all that. You know what I'm saying? I want her, you know what I mean? She's got work, yada yada yada. You know what I mean? No man want to come off of work and come home and be listening to his woman fussing about some damn YouTube. And I don't be text my husband about YouTube. My husband just usually asks me like what's going on YouTube because he knows I'm doing YouTube right now, right? So how's your channel? Let's see what we can do to make you get your numbers. That's the kind of stuff we talk about as far as YouTube is concerned, right? But I don't be going through it like, oh, guess what they did to me on YouTube. I don't be doing all that because I ain't got time for all that. Like it's just dumb. You Googled your whole entire family members came up. Yeah, let me tell you something. That's how I found my biological family by Googling everybody's name. Once I had my biological mom's her birth certificate, I found out all kind of stuff. I found out every address she was at. She stayed in California for a minute. I even found out that address. She stayed with my uncle in California. She just went up there to visit, and then she wound up getting her a job while she was up there, and she just lived up there with them for a minute. I'm telling you. And I wound up finding like my grandmother's address. I found out every place they lived at. Even on my birth certificate had the address that back in the days they tell you the address that you were born at. It had the address that I was born. Where my bio mom lived at right before she had me.
It is sad. It's really sad. But yeah, I think about everything. Like, what if they try?
Somebody's in here talking about, well, it's so sad to mess with people around the holidays. I mean, what difference does it make whether it's a holiday or not the holiday? I'm just saying. And anyway, not everybody celebrate holidays. I don't celebrate holidays. I mean, so it's just another day for me, be. Can you be a public figure if you're trying to hide? You can be a public figure if you're trying to hide. Oh, how can? I'm sorry, I wasn't. I'm getting sleepy. Can y'all tell? How can you be a public figure if you're trying to hide? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Just shoot, ain't nobody doing all that. Shoot, I'm trying to tell you. Let me tell you how cold the three letter people, the letter people, the three letter people. Y'all know what I mean by the three letter people. I ain't talking about the alphabet community. I'm saying the three letter people. Think about all the offices that have three letters. Shoot, it's something else for them to post your entire driver's license. My husband's driver's license posted. When we were in the movement, they posted his whole entire driver's license in the newspaper. And then he had to like send a attorney, one of our attorneys had to send a deceased and they had to take it off. I'm telling you, it was crazy. During that Mike Brown situation, whew, trying to tell y'all. And that's nothing. This is lightweight. My Jazz life ain't been through nothing for real. This is lightweight. I'm telling you, it's something to have reporters up in your face trying to interview you, going to your parents' house. It's something for them three letter word people to come up on your job and walk you off your job and have pictures of you, allegedly you, and say, was this you? Was you here at 5 o'clock, 2 o'clock, well, on Monday, Tuesday, whatever day? I don't want to hear this. I don't have no empathy for her. I don't know what she talking about. Not saying that I want a man, however, I don't understand why I don't understand why I stay single. I'm a good cook, know more about sports than most men, and yeah, I seldom date. That's because you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, because you probably intimidate me. Daughter, you know how to ride horses. You on them horses. You know what I mean? You got a little change. You know what I'm talking about? You got a little change. You're an independent woman. You're not no damsel in distress. You know what you want. You know what I mean? You got a career. You a great cook. That's why. That's everything you name is the reason why you answered your own question. But some men like you to be docile and like a victim, a damsel in distress. A lot of men like that, and then the ones that's independent, sometimes they'll say they want an independent woman, but when they get one, they be intimidated by her. Um, and I bet you ever will give you a lot of yes, it will give you a lot of detailed information if you're trying to find somebody. Tea time. The longest I've been away was 5 days. The longest I've been away was 7. That was crazy. That's a whole nother conversation. I started having yeah, I'm trying to tell you, I was hallucinating. I know I was hallucinating too, girl. Thanks, Dr. A, for being here for the night hours. Yeah, I'm going to wrap up though, y'all. I was being followed by alphabet people. I thank God that I'm not about that life anymore, right? I'm trying to tell you, yeah, them alphabet people, yeah, they'll set up a whole stuff on you and put out some false information just to have people mess with you. So what's my Jazzy life is talking? I'm sorry, I don't have no empathy for her. I think she should just leave people alone, leave people's livelihoods alone. Because when you start playing people's channels and all this stuff, that's people's livelihood. That's part of their income. Just like she don't want nobody messing with her channel and supporting her. She should respect other people's channels. I mean, although it's about her, right? But she want people to comment. That's the whole point, you know. Oh yeah, I was gonna type in something else. I'm trying to see. I done found like people. I done found my relatives like marriage license. I found my parents' marriage license. I mean, it's all kind of stuff on here. You can find on the YouTube. I mean, you can find.
Product like, why is it a problem with you always? I wish it wasn't. Trust me.
Why she doing that wig like that? That wig is hard.
Typical vibes. Who has all the I don't know. And people keep trying to make it seem like I. Okay. You okay? You okay? Want me to kiss it? Come here. Let me kiss it. Come here. Let me make it better. I want to kiss it. Better? Okay. Go to your car.
She's I want to kiss her. Let me.
Go in the car.
She's like weird. She's
Yeah.
the weirdest girl.
That's what's going on, y'all.
Oh, what time?
I just was like, bro, I'm getting so much.
I'm
Like,
on.
and I didn't even know that somebody was that invested, sort of just really looking. I'm not looking for you. I'm not checking for you. But when people send me stuff, and I'm like, Jasmine, just be.
You lying. You are checking. You have stalked people because people have come back to us here in this community and said that you and Olivia Poo Poo Doo Doo Johnson basically was asking people for people's information. That's not true. You was asking for some relatives' information. Yes, you were, ma'am. We're not gonna lie. Okay, now it's 3:45. It's 3:44. Excuse me, a.m. and I'm on Eastern Standard Time, and I'm in Kentucky. I fell asleep at the wheel, and I drove 20 feet in bank. Oh my God. My daddy must have been my guardian angel because I only had one broken tooth in a collision. Girl, oh my God. That's a blessing that you are here. That is crazy. 20 feet? Uh-uh.
Careful, because I don't know why this person is digging in your life, but they're really just digging into your everything that has to do with you. They're digging, and for them to befriend somebody purposely just in my neighborhood to do this, it's crazy. You got a soccer ball?
No, he just no.
He's not to.
It's
Okay.
4:45.
Okay. Thank you, Zoe. People need to get their own back.
She should always watch her back because people take children abuse seriously. People are mental and that was triggering. It is
They
definitely triggering.
Don't move, just keep a piece of silk. I agree to that. I don't want the ball.
No, he just no.
Who you saying no to? You go get it.
No.
But yeah, y'all, I just like I had to come on here and tell y'all that.
She only calmed down when everybody started coming on here and saying stuff to her like, "Oh, this is a shame, my Jazzy life," yada yada yada. That's the only time because she cared more about the internet than she do about what people say in her chat than she do about like her her in general. What other people say that love her, that know her.
A ball. No. Go kick it. No. Yes, it's a soccer ball.
No.
Where's Ava?
No,
Ava, where'd she go?
no.
Ava, bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. You miss Ava?
No.
No, you don't. You sure?
No.
What about Kaylin?
No.
No, Kaylin. So you don't want Ava?
No. No.
You do want Ava. You kept crying for her. You thought she was in the room. She went bye bye. Huh? Oh, my stomach. I think it is. See y'all. My stomach hurting. Let me see what y'all saying. Thank you, Crane.
Maybe call it junkie.
Ava, she plays with him. Ava really be ripping around with him, doing everything that he asked her to do. And then Kaylin too, because Kaylin babies him. She'll pick him up. I'm like, don't put him down. He's too big. But yeah, I have a video that needs to go up. I have it like maybe. I guess I could edit. It's like 5 minutes of footage left to edit.
We don't know the real Jasmine. Do we want to know the real Jasmine? Is just me, or does she have dead eyes? Oh my God. Not an ounce of emotion. She got something.
What's this? I can't even see it.
She got some kind of eyes. Right?
T-Plus. Why would I lie about somebody coming to my house and they're the ones posting on the internet? Like, what?
All right, y'all. I'm starting to feel a little.
Maya's definitely about Maya's handful, y'all.
I'm not feeling myself, and I think hopefully I don't want to put this in the universe. I'm gonna take me some herbs or something because I'm feeling like I'm not feeling myself. Y'all know I get sick once a year, and I probably shouldn't even talked about being sick once a year when I told y'all that. But I'm feeling like this is usually around the time I get sick. Usually around this time when the weather change, and then I get sick in 2004, probably around February. Somewhere, in 2000. Well, I'm gonna probably get sick around next year, around in February. That's usually when I get sick. I'm not feeling myself, but I'm gonna come back live. I'm gonna drink me some tea. I got plenty of tea. I got plenty of herbs, so I'll be all right. But I'm feeling myself coming down with something, and I'm sleepy. That might be it too. I think she's on. Ooh, she's on. She's on something. You say, guy said Jasmine need to cut the baby onesies. Oh, that's funny. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got water right here, and I drank some hot liquid. Oh yeah, hot liquids. I'll make some tea. Yeah, I'll make some tea, but I'm laying down right now. I'm not making no tea right now, but I miss Michelle. When I wake up tomorrow early, I'm gonna yeah, definitely make me some teas tomorrow. Let me make sure my alarm clock is set. I'm gonna set my alarm clock at 7:30. My son probably gonna wake me up tomorrow because the way I feel right now. Cause he in there tossing and turning. He sleep. Wow. He told me one time, and I was like, not twice. I was like, never again. He was kicking. I was like, this is ridiculous. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get up out here. I really appreciate all 40 some of y'all. Please, please, please. Thank you so much. Please like the live. And y'all have a great day. I'll be all right. And then I'm probably, it might be because I'm by this window too, all this cool air, and I've been going outside and stuff with just my pajamas on because I was waiting on UPS to bring their my MacBook. I can't even call it like that's a MacBook. And I was so excited. I was so excited to get it because I've been waiting on it for a while. I've been out for my MacBook for like a while. You know what I mean? I just got that iPad, but that MacBook, you know, I can sit in my room. I don't have to always be downstairs. I can sit in my room and, you know, do my shows. So I'm really excited about that because I can definitely improve in trying to get this channel. And my husband's going to work with me on some things. See, he's good at this kind of stuff. Like if he was on here, if me and him was both doing commentary, man, he called on this. He called on it. He just don't. He's like, you know, he's like, I ain't doing no YouTube. But anyway, he's gonna give me some, you know, he's gonna help me with some stuff. He got a YouTube channel, but I forgot he had a lot of folk, but a lot of them was Ku Klux Klan, but that's not. But or the skinheads or whatever. But that's neither here nor there. So. Anyway, he good at this, the point I'm trying to make. So we're gonna work on this. So anyway, tomorrow we're gonna finish watching this, and then we're gonna watch a little bit of Medusa or whoever popping. We'll kind of review on that, and we'll talk some junk along those lines. But anyway, y'all, I really appreciate y'all. I am so humble. Oh, I'm so humbled by y'all coming up here. But y'all, it's a show, it's a movie, it's this movie. It's like a series / kind of movie-ish that's on Hulu, and it's called Black Cake. Y'all should watch that. Y'all watch that with me, and we can have a discussion. It's called Black Cake. I think it's like on the fifth episode, and I think they got like 2 more episodes. I think it plays every week. So if you're watching now, you can do like a marathon and watch them all to the 5th, and I think the 6th one comes out sometime this week. I'm not sure what day, but if y'all watch it with me, we can have a discussion. So watch it with me. What I'm trying to say is watch it with me. I think it's definitely worth to talk about. It's just a lot. It's a lot of going on there, and I think y'all would be really interested in that. Okay. And then we do some wine glass tomorrow, y'all, because she is so excited that she got this finally. That her and Bae is back together. But let's go ahead and do this. Let me get up out of here. I might be tired. I might not even be sick. I'm feeling weird. I'll say that. All right, y'all.
You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. It's my luck. Push me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand.